of me for many years. So words and image. This have you ever seen a slide like this? Maybe this is something going through some very simple data, actually, just on obesity rates across about 30 countries or so. So this would not be a very good slide. It wouldn't be a very good handout either. But the data is interesting. So instead of doing it this way, I don't want to tell you all about this. I put that in the handout to compare other countries. I just want to talk about Japan and vis-a-vis the USA, for example. So I don't want to do the whole thing. I just want to focus on what's important. Or it might be something like this, right? Or perhaps something like this. Again, it's the same stuff I'm talking about, but it's a more visceral, more visual way. But in the handout, I give all the details. And I may even pass the handout during Q&A, or maybe even now, so that you can refer to that later during the Q&A. This is one on hara hachibu. Anyone know hara hachibu? If I was going to talk about it, if I had a slide like this to introduce the idea, you're already reading ahead. So you're already getting there, right? So why would I do it that way? So this is not uncommon. And then the website there, which you could never possibly write down, but this is my handout, right? Except it's not a very good handout. There's not much information there. So instead, I might do something like this to introduce the idea of hara hachibu. What is it? It just means to eat until you're 80% full. And then that's it. That's all you eat. You actually can lose a lot of weight, stay very healthy. It's wonderful and very easy to do in Japan, actually. So these are just some samples. I might do something like this. What does it mean? It doesn't mean waste food, by the way. Only take 80% of what you need and not waste. Right? Anyway, that's just one idea, one example. Again, hara hachibu here. So this is on the train. Before, after. Before, after. It's a simple idea, but visually, boom, you got it. And I highly recommend it. You can use it for meetings, use it for presentations. If you get an hour, take 50 minutes. If the meeting, if you got 18 minutes, take 17. Never go over. So you can apply it to many things. Of course, before, after is very effective. This was an actual slide. I won't say who, but someone used this recently, last year. It's hard to believe. We could take this kind of thing. It looks much better this way, very easy to understand. Same data, actually. Very easy to compare instantly. You don't have to use a pie chart for this kind of data. If we don't need this, but if you wanted, again, this is emotion now, but if you wanted to put emotion into that narrative, say